All right, so I thought now since our YouTube channel is turning into a mental illness awareness channel, I thought I'd start out by telling you guys exactly what medication I'm on. And now if I start dating someone, instead of coming out with this like 10 dates in or something, now he's going to know like right off the bat, I have bipolar and all the other axioms of whatever I have. So I guess maybe I'll go by aliases until 10 dates in. Ha ha ha. So anyway, here's what I take. I take this in the morning. I take Lamictal 200 milligrams. I take it in the morning and at night. That is, I've been on it since 1993. I've been on it since Kirsten. No, not since she was born. Let's see, when did I get on this? Yeah, about 1993. This is when I was going to work full-time, going to school full-time, and had a baby. And I was in school in a psychology class, and I decided, you know what? That bipolar, that kind of rings a bell. I think I'll go see a psychiatrist. And I went there, and she said, yeah, you have bipolar and ADHD and PTSD, and you should take a bunch of drugs. So I started some, and they made me feel better. This is also Zoloft. I take 100 milligrams in the morning. I've been on various different bipolar or antidepressants, and I don't like them. They make my mood flat, and I have refused to be on antidepressants most of my life, but I'm taking one now, and I don't seem to notice much of an effect from it. Actually, I do think it's helping at this particular stage of my life. So I'm on this 100 milligram dosage. This says 25, but it's not the bottle that I'm using, I think. Anyway, I get really confused with my medicine, and my doctor is actually not that good at keeping track of it for me. I wish he were better. I try to get it on all auto refill, but I'm not very good at it. As you can tell, these bottles are kind of, here it is in the 100 milligram, and I have one pill left, and I fill up my bottles, my pill bottles, at a month at a time. This is the night dosage, and as you can see, it is time to refill them, and I do not have a month left of my pills, and I missed my doctor's appointment yesterday because I have ADHD and I forgot my appointment, and it's really getting difficult for me with all that's going on in my brain, because I just kind of noticed the magnitude of the sexual abuse in my family, and that's kind of come to a realization and prompted me to write the book about this going on. There's a lot psychological that's going on with me right now, and this psychiatric, I really wish the doctor would take a more active role in managing this for me right now, but I'm kind of having a fight with him about the whole medical marijuana issue, and at least I think I am, because he's not very proactive about it. He doesn't prescribe it, and I don't know if it's because it's counterproductive with my bipolar and treating the PTSD is secondary, or what the deal is. But anyway, I'm trying to figure all that out, and I think my medication's a problem. But here's the medication. So back to what I'm on. Sorry, I'm not that well organized in my ADHD drawer here. do have enough toothbrushes, it seems. Okay, so daytime meds. I'm missing one. I noticed. I'm just picking it up tomorrow at Walgreens. Luckily, I have an old prescription there for it because I wouldn't have enough time for it to come in the mail. And I did get an old prescription coming from my pills are just kind of, luckily God takes care of them because they seem to come in the mail from various sources when I need them, but I really need to get a handle on my pills. So this is Trilithon. This pill is absolutely perfenacine. That's the one. It's 2 milligrams. I take it twice a day, and it's I have to have this pill, or I have disorganized thought, and I can only take that much of it, or it causes shaking in my hands. And it is too much. It's too powerful. I can't take more than that. And I need up to that amount. And so I have to take that twice a day. And this pill also is a must-have. If I don't take this pill, then my brain hurts. And they've taken me off of all my pills when I've been in the hospital. And I beg them for this pill, and they will not give it to me. And I don't understand all about being in the hospital, but I hate being in the hospital just because they take me off of my pills before they put me back on them. And I think it's ridiculous. That is not a good way to figure out what pills you need. Like, take you off of air and then decide if you need it. Like, seriously, who thought of that plan? So, there's the morning, and then in the evening, I take Seroquel and I try to separate it from the rest of my pills. I also take my omeprazole. I have heartburn, runs in the family, and when I'm overweight, I need more of it. But I still take this dosage of, this is quite a large dosage of omeprazole. Let's see, where is the dosage? 40 milligrams. I just take it once a day though. And it's supposed to be taken with a meal, but I don't eat regular meals. So I figure if I take it at night, it'll calm my stomach so I can lay down. And so then I take the 200 milligrams at night. And you can see I have plenty of this, and I make sure that I have this on hand. I have been taking this for so many years. The 20% that you're allowed to get before you run out, it has stocked up over time. And I am so glad because, like, if there's a disaster, or I run out of pills, or switch doctors, or get in the donut hole with Medicare or whatever, I'm always going to have that. And this one as well, because I need those too. So, and then the Seroquel is kind of the same thing, because I can take up to 400 milligrams of Seroquel a day, even though there's only 100 prescribed, 200. And what I do with the Seroquel is I take 100 milligrams separate from my other pills. So like I take a Seroquel and then wait an hour and then take the rest of my nighttime pills. If I haven't gone to sleep after taking them for an hour, then I take another Seroquel. So I take up to 200 milligrams a day, but I could take up to 400. So I don't have to worry about going to sleep. I can always take more and more Seroquel. So rarely do I need more. I just take 100 a night. So anyway, that's the pills. So you know what's going on with the pills in my life.